first job that you're gonna get as a nurse. Doesn't matter if you're RN or L.P.N. You need a job when you graduate, so nursing home comes in very handy. Back when I was an L.P.N. in the nursing home, there was 2 halls consisting of 60 patient on my side and 60 patient on the other side. That's 120 patient. It's very hard. Medication pass for 60 patient that gets 2 cups of medicine, practically. There's no way of getting around it. You will feel like you want to die when you finish that med pass. Your feet hurt, your back hurt, everything gonna hurt. And back then, the nursing home was like a mini hospital. Now they've come a long way, and I did nursing home here in Georgia. The patient may be less, but the medication pass is still the same. They get a lot of medication. Lots of medication. I kind of wish the doctor would just cut down on how many medication they give this older generation. And if you never know, nursing home is where people that are older, retired, need help. They're mostly in wheelchair. They're forgetful. They have Alzheimer's or dementia. So you might work night shift, 3 o'clock in the morning. The patient say, I have to go to work. And you just have to orient him or her and say, you're not going to work now, Mr. Bob. And he's just fixated with going to work because maybe that's the time he used to go to work when he was younger. So you have to be patient, and you have to have a lot of patience when you work in a nursing home. The nursing home is where L.P.N. shine. They're in control. It was amazing when I came here to Georgia and I work in the nursing home, and I was on the med cart, pushing the med cart, and the nurse manager was the L.P.N. So they give them a lot of power. But now, the particular nursing home, they're trying to... See, the thing about Georgia, what I found out about why they gave the power to the L.P.N. in the nursing home, because that cuts, save money. But now they're trying to, they can get away with it. But let me say this, they can get away with it because so long as an RN is in the building, a registered nurse, they can get away with it with the state. So if I'm an RN, I'm on the med cart, and you put a L.P.N. as a charge nurse, they can get away with it. I don't agree with it, because if something happened, they're coming at the RN in the building. That's her responsibility too. But yet, you're not getting paid. I don't even think they're getting paid for being in charge. It's just they feel empowered, which is good. There are a lot of L.P.N.s that can do wonderful things, and they know their stuff. All they need to do is just go to school as an RN. Let's talk about the CNAs, Certified Nursing Assistant. Sometimes I wonder where they get them from. And I'm not just being mean. You have to be strong when you're dealing with them. I'll tell you an incident. like they're the bottom of the barrel. Yeah, they don't get a lot of pay. They don't pay them good. But there's no excuse. I mean, the nurses sometimes can be mean towards them. The patients is even meaner. I try to just encourage them when I see them doing good. I try to encourage them to go to school, or I try to help them sometime. I had an incident where the patient wasn't budging. The family member, I think it was her husband, called. Is my wife up yet? This is 6 o'clock in the morning. I had worked night shift that night. I said, no, but I'll tell your nurse. He said, okay, because she has an appointment at 8 o'clock. Okay, so I told the nurse. She was on the other side. And I'm not sure if she went and told her CNA or not. So the man called back. Is she up? It's 7 o'clock in the morning. What time is the appointment again? 8 o'clock. But I just want to know if she's up. I'm sorry, sir, but I did tell her nurse. So the nurse, I told her again. She said, what do you want me to do? She always do this. She take forever. I'm just the messenger. The husband said he'll be here. Just try to get her up. Eventually, the CNA came to me and said, can you please talk to her? Your face she never seen before. Maybe she'll listen to you. Because she certainly ain't listening to that nurse. I asked her, I'm in the middle of, I have to start at 4 a.m. to finish my med pass at 7 a.m. because before 7 a.m. because the nurse is going to come in and she want the report and she want to start her work because that med pass is a beast. It's a lot to have given these patients so many meds in the morning. And then at 9 o'clock, they're getting so many more meds. I don't understand it. Why is so much at night shift? Anyway, I said, did you ask her nurse? Because I'm in the middle of, I got every room is AccuCheck. They got to check their blood sugar. I got to get their vital signs. Every room is a med pass. She said, please. So I said, let me go help. Because I know it can be challenging for the CNA if they're not working with a nurse that's working with them. So I went over there and I said, Miss James, what's going on? You have an appointment in the morning at 8 o'clock. Now, is it possible that you can just get up so we could get you dressed? She said, well, I want to wait a while till about 7 o'clock. I'm saying, it's okay. You can wait till 7 o'clock. But I'm trying to tell you, the CNA doesn't have the time to come back. Once she leaves this room, she has a lot of other patients. She has 60 plus. So I would appreciate it if you would just help us out, help you get dressed so you could be on time for your appointment. Just a few nice words. She said, okay. I called the CNA and then she said thank you and help. That's all you had to do. The nurse didn't want to leave her work to go, and it's her patient. But that's okay. Sometime the CNAs, you have to work with them because they can be your worst enemy. And what I'm saying is, I remember back in the days in Philadelphia, if they feel that you're not on their side, they will set your ass up. I don't mean to curse. Sorry. And when I say set you up, they won't do a thing. And you will get in trouble. You will get caught up in the mess. So try to help them, because their work is hard and they don't get a lot of pay. They don't get any pay for their work that they do. And if you try to sit there and argue with them, there's been an incident in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. They'll go out there in the middle of the night, slash your car tires. I'm telling you, that's the truth. You may not know who did it. They got family members. Things will happen. Scratch. I had a nurse. I don't know what happened, but when she got out there that morning, her car was keyed up, scratched up with the keys. Somebody did that. That's the negative side. The good side to working in a nursing home. As a new nurse, you're going to learn a lot. You learn a lot if you're in a nursing home that has a rehab, because it's busy and they have IVs. Well, back in the days in Philadelphia, they had blood. We were giving blood. We were doing a lot. I mean, it was intense.